What is that one moment that you are just so unbelievably proud of?
When Ashanti walked across stage, you didn't see that?
You
had
are
to
so
see that. Like,
silly.
she literally just skated across that thing with Stain Bang like, here I come, Dad.
How does that make
Have a man that love, adores, and pay attention to you is a plus. Super proud that they took the break, and when that break was over, it was all love, honor, respect going forward, and commitment.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's priceless, honestly. You know, just to have my soulmate, like my person, like my best friend, like my protector.
Yeah.
The universe doesn't make mistakes.
Most definitely, God never makes mistake. In the Jamaican Creole, wafiu afibifiu, it simply means what is yours. Nothing nor no one can ever stop it.
He loves his daddy.
Absolutely. When he sees daddy, the vibe definitely changes.
So you're a pro now. You're
Well,
a vet
because
here.
he's a boy, and you know, I've had boys. When you're changing them, you have to duck. And I've been peed on so much.
You know what I like about this? Ashanti did not judge Nelly based on the fact that he already have kids and she had none. He was already a seasoned dad before they went and have their first child together. Their love, their respect, their urge, and their ego for each other is top tier. And of course, when it comes on to the kids finding it so fascinating to play with their dad, you cannot blame the fathers because the mummies barely even have time. So, of course, in that situation, I don't blame the daddies for playing with the kids, just kind of take some of the pressure off the mommy in that aspect. And of course, the mummies fall in place when they're changing the babies, when they're feeding them, so that little playing come along as well. But to be constantly playing with them, the daddies does a better job. Who agrees with me?
So much. She treats him like a Build-A-Bear.
She cares.
KK's parents are busy. Ashanti's got new music and her new movie, No Address, on the horizon. And Nelly is relaunching his apple bottom jeans.
Alright, so we know that they are the lovers for decades. But there is one thing that always stand out with them. They work very, very hard. Now, for Ashanti, my favorite movie seeing Ashanti in was John Tucker Must Die.
Who's a cheerleader?
She's not into high school boys.
Ashanti was that rude girl, but at the same time, she was so feminine in that movie. That era of movie, if you were born in that time, let me tell you, you know what I am talking about. I love seeing her as an actress. I love seeing her as a singer. I love seeing her as a wife. And we can't wait to see her as a mom. I can't wait to see her and Nelly in full effect of being parents. Can't wait to see them putting out those little baby pictures, those cute pictures. No rush, take your time, but we know they are doing awesome. And for Nelly to bring back his apple bottom jeans, that is also a plus. Back in the early 2000s, those apple bottoms were rocking, and those hipsters, oh my god, if you were born in that time, you know what I'm talking about, sis.
For a couple decades now.
Yeah.
Listen,
We are both very strong-headed, strong-willed. So when two leaders come together,
I call that a power couple.
Exactly. I don't tell him all the
That we all watch this relationship play out in our own eyesight. This goes to show that this ain't no fairy tale. They didn't end on bad terms, and they also started back on strong foundation. And this to me is the perfect example of what a rekindled relationship should look like. When you rekindle, all that negativity, all that bad energy should be left in the break. Do not bring that in your
I
future.
don't tell him all the time, but I've learned a lot about just being grateful and graceful and giving people grace, being open-minded and level-headed and not too emotional. I'm a little bit dramatic, as he says. But
Has been proven. Taking a break from something that is not working at the time doesn't mean that you don't love the person anymore. It has been proven. Take note for A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. They knew each other from 2012. They took that break where, they went and they lived their separate lives and they found each other right back in the pandemic. Now, look at Nelly and Ashanti. It was almost a decade since they had fallen apart and they rekindled their relationship, and they are so happy now more than ever. I love the fact that her smile never dim, her laughter never dim. She keeps being herself with him and he keeps being himself with her. Goes to show that they have a strong foundation now more than ever.
I have my soulmate, like my person, like my best friend, like my protector. You know, it's an amazing feeling. I think just the universe doesn't make mistakes.
Oh man, she's a great person. She's a great mother. Even when it comes to like doing this, having birthday parties and things like that. So to have that person with you, it's like, yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you seen her in Resident Evil. She shoot that thing too.
Listen,
Them, it's go hard or go home. I love how they pour into each other. I love the fact that Ashanti can laugh without Nelly even trying so hard. Nelly can laugh without Ashanti have to be trying so hard. I like that their relationship is based on them, not the public. Whatever they say is what they stand with. It's not what the public says. You understand? They are so level headed when it comes on to their relationship and they don't play about each other. It's them versus the world. And guess what? In their own little world, the world doesn't even exist. It's not a bad thing. You have to take the good from that. Because if you allow the world to interrupt your life, you don't have a life. You have to live according to your core values and not what the world expects from you. In reality, they are still human beings, and I like the fact that they act according to their humanity. They act according to who they are, not what the world or the universe think of them. Super proud to watch this play out in my eyesight in full effect. Super proud to see them happy and in full effect in going forward. I love the fact that Nelly popped the question. He wasted no time. It's now or never. So my beautiful
We are both. I've learned a lot.
She's a great person.
listen.
I want you guys to
Literally
comment down
just skated
below
across that thing with Stain back. Like, here I come,
about
Dad.
Nelly and Ashanti's relationship now. Only positive energy over here, no negativity. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.